So I was wrong. I said in the last video that that would probably be the last one that I make on this game for a while. Turns out that was incorrect because I think like the same day I put that up or something like that, TJC went and showed me yet another awesome out of bounds thing, which I will show you here shortly. This is a cool one because this is in chapter 10. Now you think about chapter 10, there's really not a whole lot here, right? It's just like a couple of short corridors, a little bit of combat sequence, and then you're at the final boss and you're done. Well, I kind of figured for the longest time that there would be a way to get out of bounds on this stage towards the beginning here. So, you know, you spawn in this little platform area, you walk along this corridor, there's an area up here with some combat. There is a way to get out of bounds here, and I remember spending a lot of time trying to find a way out here. Just a second, I have to actually go through this combat. You would. There we go. Just get out of the way. I kind of figured there would be a way out of bounds here because if you think about it, this is the one area where it looks like there are ceilings that are unreachable and there's a thing you can stand on, which is usually the combination you need to be able to find a way out of bounds in a video game kind of like this, or at least in this one, the way it's programmed, structured, etc., etc. He found a way out of bounds here, and the only character that I know of that can pull off this series of jumps is Blake because of her ultimate and the fact that she can get a large amount of distance with her aerial combo. I'm sure in theory someone else could, Weiss with Weiss Rocket maybe, but that aside. Now this might take me a few attempts. I may have to reset a couple times because I have to have access to my ultimate, to at least one ultimate to make this work. And the first jump is pretty precise, the rest of it is quite easy actually. And so basically what you're going to do, see if I can actually outline this, you're going to jump onto the box. From that box, you're going to combo your way over to this right-hand monitor, and then you're going to ultimate your way up on top of it. The best way I've found to do that is to combo over and then, like, since you're going from the box, kind of have your camera perpendicular to the monitor and then go over. And then hold directly to the right and ultimate, which sometimes that works. I don't know. You have to make sure that you're using your ult far enough away from the monitor that the slant of it, because that entire slant has like collision along with what you actually see. Make sure that you're past it so you can get over that. From there, you walk along the pipes that it's attached to. You hop up onto them because at that point you're past the invisible wall, or at least you're over it. You combo from those over to that sort of lit arch thing, which I am standing directly underneath now. That arch, you want to be sort of towards the top of that, and then you're gonna, well, I'll show you from there. From that point, you're out of the visual bounds, and I'm gonna have to demonstrate. So, give me a second to try and get this jump. No, that was a bad angle. Not enough height. That was so close. Damn it, hold on. I'm gonna go, there is a way that I can get my ult back. Actually, you know what? You can actually go to the next combat area in chapter 10 with Blake and get your ultimate back, and then you know, head on back up here. It's possible with her to get back onto the platform from that room. But this may very well just be faster for the sake of having more ults. You know what? You guys get to be ranged attacked to death just so I can build up a third ultimate. Sorry. I hope you don't mind. Yes, I know I have it back. There we go. And got him. Okay, let's try this again. See, I want to get this on camera. There we go. Yeah, okay, so it's kind of precise how you actually get the angle for that ultimate. It's not extremely easy, but once you get the hang of it, once you've done it a few times, if you're familiar with Blake's movement mechanics, it's not so bad. So once you're up here, you're more or less past / over some invisible walls. You can see there's kind of a little bit of one right here. You're gonna just kind of combo your way over to this arch, and then from there, this is the abstract part. You're just gonna have to bear with me and watch. Actually, that camera glare right there? I didn't think about that. That camera glare, that screen, that lens flare that's right there on the screen, which is very much just for effect. That is kind of where you want to aim. So jump, combo your way up, and then look at that. You're out of bounds. It's so easy! I mean, okay, sorry. It's not... The first jump is kind of hard, but the rest of it is so simple. And from this point, I haven't done a whole lot of exploring past this, because oftentimes when I do, I just kind of fall into the void, since for some odd reason, Chapter 9, beneath all of the stage, there's a big old floor, but in this stage there's not. Or rather, there is. The only floor that exists is underneath the chamber where the Deathstalker is. Yes, I know, I just fell there. Whatever. These jumps are... It's kind of abstract to actually make all those jumps, considering this wasn't meant to be a platforming game. No, that's not high enough. Nope, too far. Not high enough. Too far away. I swear to God, I want to get back up there. There we go. I want to get back up so I can actually look around, you know? There's probably... I have gotten a little ways out. I've gone a little ways out this way, but a lot of these jumps require, like, an incredibly good grasp on where your character's going to land. And a large part of that, like, if you think about the earliest 3D platformers that exist, like in particular Super Mario 64, how one of the most revolutionary parts of that game was putting a drop shadow under your character's feet, so you know where they're gonna land at all times. Well, this game doesn't have that when you're out of bounds, clearly. So you just kind of have to have a really good gauge for like where you're going, and you also have to be able to recognize certain things, like these lines here on the ground represent ceiling tiles that you'd see down there. They're textures. Usually, like, the vast majority of the time you see those, it's somewhere you can walk. Now, I did look around a little. I did manage to get a little ways out this direction, but once I got towards the Deathstalker's chamber, I fell and died, because that's kind of what happens. But, like, you can traverse pretty much the whole way up to the end. And ostensibly there is a way to, I just fell into the elevator. Oh, crap. Oh my God, you can fall in here? I didn't know you could... What? TJC mentioned something about this, but... Oh my God, okay, well, I'm trapped. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna get back up there. Give me a second. Okay, I have literally no idea what I was saying before I fell into the elevator, but if you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna go over that mysterious opening right there. Strange. What was I saying? I legitimately have completely forgot what it was I was trying to say. But anyway, we're out of bounds. This is shenanigans. Look at all of these weird freaking texture glitches. It's hilarious. I mean, like, what a surprise that there would be weird texture glitches, considering you're just genuinely not supposed to be out here, but whatever. Oh, right. Right, the last time I managed to make it out this far, I soft-locked myself. Somehow, I fell into one little gap that I thought I could stand on, but I couldn't, and I perished. I think what I was trying to say was that ostensibly there's a way to just skip right to the ending cutscene of the game, but of course, since you're not actually beating the Deathstalker, it doesn't count as beating the game, per se. At least as far as, like, speedruns or something are concerned. But yeah, you can get all the way to... You can get all the way to the Deathstalker fight and skip the entirety of this level. I know there's a way in here. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure I will probably just accidentally fall in through something that looks solid but isn't. What did I just... Wait, what? Is this a one-way texture? What? Oh, okay. I guess I'm in here now. Yo, this is all solid up here. That's super cool. Can I get out via these pipes, maybe? See, now this is all new territory for me. I've never been here. Maybe if I hadn't... Oh, wait, nope, I can get up. Can I get out again? Maybe if I had a couple ultimates, I could get up to the next ring there, but I don't think there's anything farther I could do. Well, I guess that's how you, skip straight to the Deathstalker. Can I stand on this other stuff? None of that is solid! What? Well, crap. Alright, I guess I'm in the final boss grounds now. This is fine. Anyway, I guess that's really it. There isn't a whole lot else to show. Just a lot of, I mean, it's a simple, single out-of-bounds skip for what is a very, very simple level. There's not a whole lot to say about it. Just, there you go. And if you can find any other character who can get out of bounds like that, via that area there at the beginning, there at the beginning. Oh, excuse me. My breakfast is not happy with me. I would be impressed. I tried it a bunch with Nora, a bit with Weiss. I kind of figured Nora because she can get a ton of height. Weiss because Weiss is broken, but I don't know how to do the Weiss rocket, so I'm not going to worry about that. So, yeah. Something else I do want to mention, TJC asked me to give credit to a friend of his who was helping out when he showed me how to get out of bounds on this stage. His friend RWBLay. He told me that she's been instrumental in helping him figure out a ton of these exploits, out of bounds stuff. So, you know, I give a lot of credit. I've been giving a lot of credit to TJC lately for finding this stuff and then showing them to me, showing all these things to me. But he wanted me to make sure that I point out that it's not just to him. He's not the only one who deserves credit for finding these things. So, shoutouts to RWBLay for, you know, discovering stuff with him, I guess. That's pretty cool. Mostly she served as a respawn point when we fell and died when we were exploring this area, but, you know, that's, yeah, so, thanks guys, I appreciate it. Now, at this point, there is, once again, not a whole lot else for me to do with this game for now. Honestly, I'd kind of like to move on to other games, but I'm gonna keep Grimm Eclipse in the back of my mind for a while. I'm thinking, I don't know if I've made this plan, made this plan clear at all, but I'm thinking I might try to take this series into a sort of, like, speedrunning resources archive for this game, because there's a lot of speedrunning tech that you wouldn't expect would be, you know, a thing in a game like this that I've seen or discovered or know how to do myself. So when I talk about making like a single video that's comprehensive for every stage for how to skip stuff, I might do that in the future for every character as well, and show off some other speedrunning tech. Maybe? I don't know. I think the speedruns of this game are really cool. Just because the mechanics of this game are such that, like, I mean, why do we keep coming back to a game that very clearly feels unfinished? It's because it's got so much replayability. The mechanics are just that good, right? So, in a game like that, with the mechanic system that has the physics and stuff, I don't know where I'm going with this. This is just kind of me rambling. Point is, there's a ton to show. There's so much to show. And I don't know if anyone out there has really shown it all, so maybe I'll do that. But for real, this will actually be the last video I make on this game for a while. I might try practicing speedrunning in my own time. Maybe I'll stream some of that at some point. There's a good chance of that. Oh hey, mastery. I needed that. There's a good chance that I'll stream that in the future or something like that. So yeah, I guess that's really it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all being around and supporting me with these Grimm Eclipse videos. Like, y'all have no idea how much even just a single view means to me. Considering my channel has been in and out of existence and functionality for a very long time. I don't know. Every view, every like, every comment means the world to me. This YouTube thing is still something I very much want to make a full-time career in some capacity in the future, YouTube and streaming. Even though I'm not in a good place these days to pull that off, never hurts to have dreams, right? Anyway, I guess I'll just leave you with me countering a bunch of Bayos, and I guess an android or two. Oh no, I couldn't counter the androids. Lame. Hold on. Rude. Rude. Go away. Alright, I'm actually done now. I'm gonna finish this fight because I can, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.